According to all those laws of aviation, there's no way that the bees should be able to fly.
Fat little. Hello, everybody.
Welcome to Bees.
Bees nuts.
I'm curious if this movie's like actually good because we've seen all the memes about it, and does it hold up in 2024?
No.
This is part of our greatest hits tour of B movie and all of the. But for now, B movie, which is the sequel to A movie.
Yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Oh, black, and yeah. I want to point out that he went past that one and said yellow, black, and then stopped and looked back at it and then said black and yellow.
Little fun behind the scenes fact is that we were all supposed to wear yellow today. That did not happen.
I don't own anything in yellow because my skin is pink.
And a perfect report card. All B's.
It's all B's. Is that just the highest their alphabet goes?
B, 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 B,
B, B, B. B, 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 B.
Why do you have a car? You can fly.
It's a BMW.
It's a Beamer.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes suicide is good.
My favorite comedian of all time, Jerry B. Beinbeld.
Yeah, and that concludes our graduation ceremonies.
What the government wants to do with you when you.
Dude, I wish I had a yellow hat.
I wish you did too.
That girl was hot.
She's my cousin.
She is?
Yes, we're all cousins.
Southeastern Kentucky.
I don't remember how bees procreate.
I thought they mate with the queen or whatever.
Yeah, I thought it was like a group thing. Yeah.
It's a group effort.
They love each other very much.
Wow, what does that do?
Catches that little strand of honey that hangs after you pour it.
There's a thing in kids' movies, like a pattern in 2000s kids' movies of like making factories look really cool.
Hey kids, factory workers are really happy and factories are really fun to work in and they look really cool.
They are.
You should work in a factory.
Well, I don't think it's propaganda because we shipped off all our factory jobs anyway, so.
Move to China.
Wonder where those guys have just been.
I don't know.
Outside the hive, flying who knows where, doing who knows what.
Who knows where, who knows what. They're going to flowers and then they're coming back.
Can we get a sequel to the bee movie where the TikTok trend of holding a cup of gasoline up to a beehive is just the whole movie?
This gas chamber, the bees.
Yeah.
Can't believe we're starting work today.
Wow, what a necessary line. Can't believe work is today. Today is the day we're starting work. Yep. Let's go to our job, the job placement board where it's a job today.
That is stellar. Wow. Couple of newbies?
Newbies.
They're all new.
And they're also all bees. What do you call a bee who dressed up as a ghost for Halloween?
Bees nuts.
Boobies.
Wow, that was a real booby trap.
And the Krellman just opened up again.
Well, what happened?
Well, whenever a bee dies, that's an opening.
Can you imagine applying to Kroger and be like, oh, sorry, that position just opened up because 6 people
I
died?
feel like that's just Kroger anyway.
Yeah, that's fair.
Nectar pack, check. Ring, check. Stinger, check. Scared out of my shorts, check.
Sending him with no equipment, though, is kind of wild. Like, wow, this is a cadet in the U.S. military. Let's send him out there in, like, gym shorts and, like, nothing else.
You got gym shorts and a 9mm. Good luck.
No, not even he doesn't even have a weapon.
Yeah, he does. His butt is a pocket knife.
My butt is also a pocket knife.
My mouth, so blue.
I'm assuming they're leaving Central Park for some reason.
They're not leaving it. They're just flying really, really high.
Yeah, you got ATC clearance for that?
Also, wouldn't there be birds to, like, devour them at this height?
Or planes?
I don't think planes fly at, like, 1,000-ish feet, but...
There have been a couple planes in New York that fly that low.
See that? It's a little bit of magic, ain't it?
Wow, that's amazing. Why do we do that?
What do you mean, why do you do that? Were you not educated?
This is a college educated bee. This is technically an educational movie. They should show it in schools.
This is like Our Planet, where it's like totally kid friendly, and then randomly you see like a horse get devoured and like its guts hanging out. Like a missile! See, like this stuff I don't hate. This is kind of funny. There's just some weird stuff like Jerry Seinfeld, obviously, as I've mentioned, but also the plot we're about to dive headfirst into in this movie that derails it from anything I would have ever thought this movie would be about.
People watching this for the first time are like, oh, wow, there's a human about to kill him. Mm-mm.
Stand back.
These are winter boots.
There you go, little guy.
I really appreciate the sexual tension between a bee and his human female lover.
Yeah, his Beyonce.
You like jazz?
Bit of a surprise to me. I mean, you're a bee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am a bee.
Thank you for establishing that.
How would you react if a bee just started like talking to you?
I'd kill it.
How did you learn to do that? The talking thing.
Oh, same way you did, I guess. Mama, Dada.
Apparently, we colonized the beehives as well and taught them English.
The idea of them being the entire world's honey source by force.
I wonder if they had a Boston Tea Party where they just threw a bunch of honey into the honey.
The wedding is on.
Yeah?
And he says, watermelon? I thought you said Guatemalan.
Uh-huh.
Why would I marry a watermelon?
That is exactly how every single one of those jokes should be reacted. But that's not a dog. That's my wife.
That's not a wife. That's my dog.
That's not a dog. That's a dog.
That's dog, not wife. My
parents wanted me to be a lawyer or a doctor, but I wanted to be a florist.
When I was little, I thought florist meant you installed carpeting. Actually, it was like that you installed like hardwood floor, and I thought a carpenter put carpets in.
How are you an adult?
Just sheer luck.
so Jesus, famous for being a carpenter in the Bible.
He put carpet in.
The best carpenter in the Roman Empire, Jesus.
They don't talk about that one in the Bible, I guess.
In all fairness, I was like 7. Which is still old enough to know better, but still, I was not a smart kid. I mean, I was a smart kid, but I wasn't smart. I was book smart.
I was never book smart. I'm only smart. Make me more intelligent. Call me Mr. Rock Festival. I got
Carpenter.
hella bands.
Oh, no. You're dating a human florist.
Well, we're not dating.
Did this come out around the same time as Ratatouille? Because that would make a lot of sense in hindsight. Like an animal or non-human creature getting attached to a human and being obsessed with their culture and food and other things.
They came out the same year.
Okay, yeah.
So they
it's-
had to be in planning at the same time.
There's the long-running thing where DreamWorks would put out like similar plots or similar concepts to Disney at the same time.
Okay, so like Remy and Linguini were not in a romantic relationship.
Right.
They were very clearly just friends.
That is the hard difference between these movies.
That is where the similarities stop. Thinking bee, thinking bee, thinking bee.
I gotta start thinking, bee.
So they have a swimming pool that is made out of their food, which is it's implied that in this movie they eat honey and only honey. So they have a swimming pool made out of what they eat.
Based on real life, this is a swimming pool of their vomit.
Yum.
We had to take the long way out of the parking garage because there was just a box of pizza and then a trail of vomit going down the stairs of the parking garage all the way down. It was awesome.
Oh, to be in the Tournament of Roses. That's every florist's dream.
Actually, it's to put down hardwood floor.
Shut up.
How did this get here? Ray Liotta Private Select.
Nate's 100% pure, raw, and unfiltered honey.
Honey bottles remain 100% unsticky for only 5 seconds.
You know what else is sticky? Sticks. If anybody needs an employee, I'm gonna be out of a job pretty soon.
Just
Just an employee.
Not like talent or like a
No,
comedy person or anything like that. You're like,
Why would they hire me for that?
like, I don't know, Walmart or whatever.
Yeah,
like, hey, I recorded a video one time.
You're hired.
And it's on sale? I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. I'm gonna get to the bottom of all of this.
me when I'm going down a ladder.
Me when I'm going down the stairs or the elevator.
He got so angry at something he has never once made.
You know you're in a fake hive with fake walls?
Our queen was moved here.
That's a man in woman's clothes. That's a drag queen.
Couldn't get a picture of just a normal queen bee. They had to hire a drag queen for the portrait in the fake beehive.
Jerry Seinfeld had to get that one in, I guess.
This is what you want to do with your life?
This is what I want to do for all our lives. Nobody works harder than bees.
Sewage maintenance workers, Target checkout workers.
The oil rig employees that have to submerge themselves to
Like the deep sea welders and
yeah,
stuff.
they make good money, but holy crap.
That's because it's like one of the deadliest jobs in the world.
NASA engineers, YouTubers.
Where I'm from, you wouldn't think of suing humans.
Glasses and there's quotes along the bottom from the guest you're watching, even though you just heard them.
What does that stand for?
B News Network. They didn't have to add the E's. The joke would have worked
With
either
just
way.
the B?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would have assumed that meant B News Network.
they gotta say B because it's funny. It's
Well, that's why I asked what it stands for, because they added extra letters.
B
Entertainment, news.
the BBC.
B Broadcasting Company. That would have made so much more sense.
Can't wait for ESPN.
Guys, we're funnier than the B movie people.
we are. Yeah.
We're really busy working.
But it's our yogurt night.
Oh, bye-bye.
Why is yogurt night so difficult?
miracle!
He's my favorite character in this movie.
I hate him. Bro is not enough.
To be fair, if you were getting gaslit by your girlfriend that she's dating a bee and is breaking up with you because she wants to date a bee, I would be a little upset too.
Like he was shown to be a bit of a butthole from the start, though.
I mean, he's like mildly loud.
Yes, and Adam here has been a huge help.
He's just coked out of his mind.
Artificial flowers.
Oh, those just get me psychotic!
I love the way he says that so much.
Psychotic!
Those just get me psychotic.
Hey, you think these billion-dollar multinational food companies have good lawyers?
Can you sue if you're not recognized as like a sentient thing? You know, like
I mean, you'd have to have representation from like human lawyers.
There is no rule that says a bee cannot sue the federal government.
Mr. Klaus Vanderhayden of Honey Farm.
Klaus van der Heaven.
Klaus van der Heyden.
Amy Bond. This relatively action-packed kids movie suddenly just turned into a court sequence.
It all started in a tennis court, and now it's going to end in the judicial court.
This is pathetic. I've got issue.
Lethal.
I want that. Just
Dude, same for my back.
yeah.
If you sit on the edge of the toilet seat and turn on the bidet on the hot setting, you could probably...
I'm testing that method. John Goodman had no reason to act this hard for this movie.
John Goodman and friggin' Kronk went off on this one.
Adam, stay with me.
Don't you mean stay with B? He's about to be dead.
Not gonna be alive for much longer.
You get back to the court and stall. Stall any way you can.
Mr. Flamin'.
Hot Cheetos.
Yeah, flaming hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Mountain.
Mr. Dew.
That's flaming hot Cheetos to you, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, please free these bees.
See, that was the metaphor because the scales were tipped in his favor.
Yeah.
High five! Oh, sorry.
I'm okay.
Oh, how did you actually make that sound with your face?
Fascists, but the only thing they care about is not having honey in the world.
But there's secret police with like AR-15s.
This is our protest. This is having the honey sitting there.
Sorry to no more closed flowers.
That's why she's closing. Says no more flowers.
Yeah.
She should just get artificial ones.
Now she puts in flooring. Why are we talking about flowers?
She's a florist.
Can you believe how lucky we are? We have just enough pollen to do the job.
That is like a $500 seat. That is for just he could just sit next to her.
They need a room for the laptop.
Lap.
No.
Top.
No.
He can't get off the plane without a boarding
He can
pass.
sue the U.S. government, so whatever. They took over society. They are the bourgeoisie. Bourgeoisie. Yeah, the bourgeoisie.
They get sucked into the jet stream and die.
Summer just asked me if this movie has bestiality.
It does.
Come on already!
For real.
Have you ever landed at Dallas? It's like an hour flight, but just taxiing back from that giant runway takes a whole nother hour for no reason. I'm like, just land closer, please.
The only ones who make honey, pollinate flowers, and dress like this.
That part is true. The rest of it is not.
Josiah dresses like this.
This isn't even stripes. This is plaid.
Stripe. Stripe.
The only stripes I care about are red, white, and blue.
Milk, cream, cheese. It's all me.
Milk, butter, eggs.
Milk, eggs.
Between you and me, I was dying to get out of that office.
That was B movie. That was it.
about B.
Thanks.
B and
ChatGPT wrote the best bee puns. What's a bee's favorite novel? The Great Gatsby. Why do bees have sticky hair? Because they use honeycombs. What do you call a bee born in May?
maybe.
Yeah. What do bees say when they return to the hive?
Honey, I'm home.
Yeah. Why don't bees get married?
Why?
This one's such a stretch. It's an unbelievable commitment. Why was the bee so good at math? He knew all the hexagons. What? What do you call a bee who's a sore loser? A crybaby. What's a bee's favorite sport? Rugby.
Tennis.
Why don't bees use public transportation?
They could fly.
They prefer to buzz around